Hey guys, this is the first day of Power Tour West here in Irwindale. Got our 73 ambulance. We're in it for the long haul. We're gonna be doing Irwindale today. We'll be staying at Barstow for the night, and then in the morning heading out to Las Vegas. Pretty cool. They came out with these license plates, magnet in the goodies bag. We're gonna be doing 50 miles an hour to Barstow tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll do the rest of the leg to Las Vegas. We're gonna be camping at Barstow. So here's our setup for the weekend. We put up the bunk beds. They've been up. Got our Coleman light. We just got some blankets from home, and we got our Dometic hooked up, and that's it. We're ready to roll for the Power Tour West 2023. See you guys in Vegas. Morning. We're here in second day. We're starting off the second day here in Barstow. We made it last night around 9:30. Here's our setup. We just had some sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, egg and ham. And here we are at the KOA in Calico, Barstow area. Had a good night. Sleep, a little bit cold. Gotta figure out how to seal the doors. They were a little leaky with air drafting in, but we're hooked up to shore power. Very simple setup. Car charger and AGM. I think it's like 64 or 65 amp hours, and the fridge. So we were charging it and trickle charging it overnight. Now we're ready to go. All right, some mess in here, but we'll clean it up and head out to Las Vegas for the second leg of the Power Tour. We're about halfway right now, so it should take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get there. And this thing only goes about 50 miles an hour, but yeah. Here we are in the KOA campground. Pretty nice, very clean. Restrooms are right there. So they were only like, you know, little few steps away from the whole thing. The Land Rover did very well on the, I'm surprised at how well it did. It carried itself flat on surface, on flat surface areas, surface road, it was perfect. The minute it got to an incline, it was a little bit on slow, but there was traffic, which was good. But it did well. We are now heading to Vegas. We are about an hour and a half from Vegas, going at about 50 miles an hour. 60. All right. Oh yeah, 60. We're on the flat ground. Yay. So we'll be there about 1:30, 1:40, and then we'll have some fun there at the Las Vegas Raceway. See you guys in a bit. Made it to Las Vegas. We got here about 3 o'clock, and we're just hanging out. Almost forgot to check in. A lot of people still kind of having fun, hanging out. We're gonna drive around, but it made it. It did pretty good for. It was going 70 miles an hour at one point. It was completely flat, so we managed to go 70. Having fun here now. We're gonna go wrap it up right now. We're gonna go check out the strip, the Las Vegas Strip, and then go eat, and then check into our campground here at the KOA in Las Vegas. Alright guys, this concludes Power Tour West 2023. Everybody's wrapping it up. The drag races are over. We did it in from Vegas, from Las Vegas at 5 in the morning, 6:40. We made it in 5 hours and 3 minutes. 2 fuel stops and 1 where we picked up the poker chips, and the last one was a oil checkup to make sure we had the fluids correctly on the level, so we can save the little engine. Got it maximum of 67 miles an hour on the downhill, of course. So anyhow, this is it. Hopefully they do it again next year. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one. I'm gonna show you guys how to hot rod your Land Rover, and I'm doing baby steps. So the next thing on this one will be a cam. I'm gonna put a diesel cam in this engine. So what I've done before this trip, number 1 priority was the booster. So I had a Series 3 tower, pedal tower. I installed a Series 3 booster, and this master cylinder is not a Series 3 master cylinder. I've had Series 3 cylinders on my Series 3 88-inch wheelbase, and they've been nothing but problems. The one in the Series 3 right now is good, but if that one goes out, I'm going to switch over to a 1995 Ford Explorer master cylinder. This one's great. It's by far, you can pick them up out of any auto park nearby. It's not period correct by any chance, but when it comes to stopping, I don't care about period correctness. I'd rather stop than look nice. And so that's what I went for. That was my first priority. I rebuilt my wheel cylinders and did the whole thing. So I had overhauled the entire system. But this was the key to a successful drive to Vegas and back. So this one had a Zenith. It was a doggy drive, and I ended up ditching it and going with a Rochester B out of the 1950s Chevys inline sixes, and I have one on my Series 2, and I knew that was going to be a successful upgrade, so I ditched the Zeniths and I went with the Rochester. All you gotta do is flip over this bracket here, because the action on this one is that it pulls up on throttle link on the butterfly. So all you gotta do is remove it, and you just basically turn it around, and it works. I didn't change there was only one modification, is that I drilled another hole for the spring right here. I moved it over and I got it up. So that was the only modification I did to this bracket. But other than that, it's all stock, and it worked great. We were getting about 12 miles per the gallon, and it was great. Going up hills, obviously, is a little doggy, but it did great. We had so much fun. I can't state how much fun it was to drive it. I was going about 65, 67 on a good, flat area in the highway. Anyhow, yes, so we had fun. We enjoyed it. Successful power tour, long haul tour. We did it well. Oh,